been a week of living together, Millie.
1 week of living together.
Okay. It's worked out how I thought it would.
Okay, what?
You're contributing a lot more to the household.
I think it hasn't been long enough to tell yet. And also I've got one thing that you do that's so weird, and I'm just like when Koenig was there, I was like,
oh, you could have just told me.
What did she do? Like,
what is
I
it?
told you.
What is it?
Okay. One thing, and then I'm done because
Okay.
like you're like we share a bathroom, and like I feel like we
God,
get.
what is it?
No, it's not about the bathroom. Like we get along really well. Like things are crazy as. I've got a photo of it, Charlie, that I'll show you, and you can put it up.
Oh, I know
okay.
what it is.
So any normal person cuts an avocado down like the middle, like long ways, and then has it there. And then what do? You put, when you're not using it, you put Glad wrap over it, whatever, cover it, and you put it in the fridge, or you at least just put it in the fridge. No, here's the photo. Can you see that? She cuts it like sideways and then leaves it in the fruit bowl, not even in the fridge after she's cut it.
Yeah, I didn't need that though.
And then this morning I'm like, are you going to eat the rest of your avocado? She's like, yeah, I'll just take out the seed. And then she's like, I might just get a new one. And I'm like, yeah. Well, lucky those things are cheap at the moment, but when they're $4.50 an avo, that will not be tolerated.
What I will say is once you cut the avocado like that, you don't go back. So did you see how I popped it out this morning?
Yeah, and then you didn't use
just
it. You were like over the bin trying to pop it out. You probably wasted half the avo. I'm like, no, but have you done the knife thing where you just go
I don't like it. I just squeeze the back of the avocado like this and the seed pops out.
No.
And then you're good to go.
No, you just get a sharp knife, you go crack, and then you turn it, and then the seed comes straight out.
Yeah, but I've nearly sliced my hand open multiple times. For me, it's a safety thing.
But seriously,
with the cut across.
Look at that.
And then you just pop it out, and it just goes out. And you know what? I like it better because then I use a knife or a spoon and I scoop it out. I just feel like it's...
You can still do that the other way.
It's longer. I don't know. I just like it that way.
I actually think you are like... Anyway,
you want to finish that?
Anyway, that was the only thing. If you have anything you need to say about me, you can say it now.
I don't know if I've already said this on the podcast. Probably have. You just take forever to leave. I seriously can't.
Okay.
You're a dawdler. Dawdle.
Okay, well, you've said that 3 times on the podcast already.
Well,
but
it's just been
because I like
even
having
more
everything
apparent.
organised, and I'm always thinking, you know what? You leave and you've forgotten 6 things.
Yeah, but I'm not going to waste somebody else's time. I'm there.
I don't waste people's time. I waste my own time.
Okay.
And then I stress about it.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, I feel like I should contribute more with the domestic duties, but I've learnt a lot. Learned about fabric softener, which I'm really excited
Didn't know
about.
about fabric softener because you're rocking up and all of your clothes were still
Stinky.
like they hadn't been washed. And I said, what's doing here?
That is not
then
how
I bought
that
fabric
works.
softener and you're like, what's this?
No, I noticed how good my clothes smelled and I said, what the heck did you do? And I realised I've never
Probably
used
because
fabric
you leave
softener.
things in the dryer in the washing machine
I do
for
that.
4 days before they get moved.
I do. Anyway, I've been good.
Yeah.
Good with it. Koenig's just all around pretty good.
Yeah. Well, she's been living.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to say? Living out of home?
Yeah. Well, look, you're a different little kettle.
Anyway, I've got to work out what I bring to the party.
Yeah. Fun.
I don't know yet.
Fun.
Actually, maybe board games.
Well, you've been saying that for a while, but you haven't brought any board games.
Yeah, I've got a big, I'll bring him. Anyway, that's boring stuff.
Yes, but what is exciting is our day yesterday.
Yes, much fun.
We went up to Brizzy. We had to do a little Queensland tourism for Origin and like Magic Round and like everything that's kind of happening. Got to go in a chopper. Your first time in a chopper?
Yes, not your first time.
Not my first time.
Yeah, well, I'm very scared of heights. I'm like petrified. But I will say it wasn't scary.
No.
It just is so smooth. It just goes
really
up.
smooth.
It was like maybe when it was from 50 to 100 metres.
Yeah.
I actually have no idea how high we
that's
went.
quite high.
I don't know. From that distance, that felt like a bit sickening. But besides from that, it was sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know how you jumped out of a helicopter though. That's different.
I feel like when you just have to, you just do it.
Yeah.
You know?
I get
But
that.
it was a good day. We had to do all these like challenges against Romy and Sam Thigh Day for Queensland. And look, we won 3 out of the 4 challenges and somehow Queensland still won, so that doesn't surprise me.
I like how you say we won. You won 3 out of the 4. I usually came third, so it was a good average. I was saying,
I wish we had saw the script before we started to know that we were going to lose regardless. But anyway, it was a fun day. It was a really fun day. We were doing like run, swim, runs in the ocean, and then we were doing abseiling down Kangaroo Point stairs. Went over to
fun.
Tangalooma.
Yeah.
Kayak to South Bank.
Okay, and that took forever.
Well, we both fell in the Brisbane River.
Yeah.
We're probably going to
They'll show that.
get like a disease or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I was so close to not falling in. Got to the very end.
I fell in right at the start. Keeley literally pulling up to finish just goes, dock, just falls straight in.
Boom, straight in. And then the worst bit, I really hope they don't show this. It's actually, it was so bad. Me trying to get out of.
With the life jacket.
I had a life jacket on. I'm trying to get out, and I seriously could not look more like a beach whale in my life because it was
Like
so high
up.
up. I had to do like a muscle up to get up.
But the life jacket was like stopping you. It was really hard. And there was nowhere to put your feet to like grip. No. And then Keely's just like in that half like kind of like kicking.
I was like, had my arms just on the top of the like deck and my whole bottom half, and I could see the camera like zoomed pretty much right next to me, and I'm like, that was putting me off too. I'm like, can you just get out of the way? I need to try and get up.
That
anyway,
was so funny.
Fell off 3 times halfway up, and then the time I got up, I had to like swing my body over and shuffle up. It was disgusting.
It was funny, but it will be a good one when that one comes out. Yes. I think, hopefully.
Yeah.
But it was a good day. It was a big day.
It was big and sunny, but it was fun.
It was really nice.
Really fun. Yes. Got me thinking though.
Yes.
Pre-season's coming up.
Yeah.
I think it's less than 4 weeks now.
Yeah, it is. That's crazy for NRW. Even though we have been training.
Yeah, well, I guess you can't. Actually, we do get a lot of questions on this, so I feel like we could talk about it.
Yeah. It's like we're doing like pre-season right now.
Yes.
And then we have Origin, and then we go into pre-season, and then we play NRW.
Yes.
The amount, if I had $1 for everyone every time somebody asked, when do you guys start footy? Or like, I'm like, I don't actually even know.
Yeah, it's so disjointed. We've spoken about it heaps on the podcast, but we just pretty much have to train for 6 months by ourselves with gym and conditioning and things like that to stay fit.
But then we've still got team, like optional team sessions.
Yeah, but that's more skilled stuff.
That's more skilled stuff.
So we
have to stay fit.
Yeah, we have to stay fit or get fit and do all of our gym. So then when we go into pre-season, it's just like a focus on, they'll still top us up on that stuff, but a lot more team stuff. So if you rock up to pre-season and you're not fit, you'll have to do all that, and then you're out of the team stuff. Yeah. So you're straight away on the back foot.
Depressing.
But there's been lots of talks that our pre-season will be very hard this year.
Everyone always says that.
I know, but
who says, I think it's going to be a cruisy pre-season this year?
Well,
have you ever heard that?
Cruisy.
Yeah, but they don't say that.
True. Anyway, I have a question for you. What is the toughest ever session you've done?
I actually think, when like you make a mental note to yourself, like I could have done tougher sessions, but I remember making a mental note to myself. It was at the Broncos. Brad Hewitt was our S&C and we did a day. It was like a day session.
Yeah.
And it was through COVID, and there were some people that couldn't train because they didn't get their COVID clearance or something ridiculous. So they were like up on the balcony watching. Then there was like half of us down doing a session, and we had to do and it's like middle of the day Brisbane, and it was when the season was at the start of the year. Yes. So it was like middle of the summer, like so hot. It would have been February or like January, February. And we did the 1.2, but then we went into these like 30-second max like running blocks. So like once you got to the 100, you had to turn around and keep going.
Yuck.
Okay, so he made us go 100 for the first one. He said, we won't do many of these as long as you beat your marker every time. So like if you made it to say back to the 50, you had to beat the 50 the next time. Like, and it was so hard. Like
how many do you reckon you did?
We probably only did like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But like it was so hard. But once you get past that like initial like, 3, 4, you're like, okay, well I'm kind of on the downhill now. I just need to get these done.
Yeah.
Like
I don't like
horrible.
that. I'll tell you why. Because if you go as hard as you can, like in the first few.
Yeah, but sorry, go.
It's normal for you 5 and 6 to not beat it.
Yeah, but that's where your mental strength comes in. You're like, well, I actually can because it looks like I wasn't going as hard as I could for the first one.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean? The lactic takes a little bit to.
Yeah, I don't know. I disagree. I'm just like, try hardest in the first few. Like, did you not find people coast on the first few then? Like preserve themselves because they're like, oh, then I'll try beat it on 3 and 4 and 5 and 6.
No, he didn't tell us how many were doing those. So you just kept going.
Fair. That would be.
Not knowing, that's probably also a big thing. Not knowing how many you're going to do.
That's definitely tough.
Up here.
Yes.
Up here. That's hard.
Yeah.
What about you?
It was actually around the same time because when we had that pre-season before.
And after Christmas.
After Christmas we started playing, what was it, like February?
Yeah.
So the earliest we've played. Anyway, I did this session at Christmas, like on Christmas or Christmas Eve or something.
Who does sessions on Christmas?
It was just how the week fell. Just get over it.
So OTT with your training. You couldn't take Christmas Day off.
No, I could, but I didn't want to. I'd rather do it Christmas Day so then I didn't have to do it Sunday or something.
Okay.
Anyway, it's just how it fell. Anyway, it was like a month running block. It was the very last session and I had like forgotten my drink bottle. Like it was just everything was going wrong. I went to this field and it was potholes everywhere. Couldn't do it. It was just nothing was going right. I think I left my pre-workout at home and I'm a very big caffeine lady. Like I love my pre-workout. Anyway, so I had to do it at a caravan park that I was staying at on the back of that, which was like hills everywhere. And I knew it was going to be.
Give it a miss?
No, because we had to do it on Strava as well. This is how serious this pre-season was. We had to do it on Strava and they would like look at all of our times and things to make sure we were doing what we needed to do. So that's probably another reason why. Anyway, after like an hour of stuffing around, got it done. But it was like 5 sets of 6 minutes mass, which is like the most I've ever done.
Just
it was
monotonous.
like a grid. It was boring as so boring.
They're the
and
worst.
it was the furthest distance I had done. So I knew like it was going to be a struggle to even just get it done, let alone on a shit field, no pre-workout, all of that stuff. Anyway, I got through the first one and I don't reckon I made a single time. Had another 4 or 5 to go. Anyway, afterwards I was dead for the session. Turns out I had COVID. Could not. I was so sick for like 2 weeks. I didn't even go back to training for 2 weeks. So sick. So anyway, that was the worst session because I didn't know I had COVID.
Yeah.
And I was just thought I was being pathetic. And not well. Not well at all.
It was a weird time, wasn't it?
It was a weird time.
COVID sitch.
Yeah. But when I'm struggling, I just compare it to that session.
You should just listen to your body from now on. And also if it's Christmas, just
I don't know, it might have been Christmas Eve or like Boxing Day or something. I don't know if it was Christmas, but around that period.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Horrible.
It was.
Running is a horrible feeling when you're unfit. Don't you think?
Yeah. When you're not fit, it literally, you feel disgusting.
Yeah.
Like it's the worst
Like when
feeling.
I'm running, like I've had some time off and then I start back getting into running and it's that horrible like lactic in your guts, everything, like you feel sick.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, I would not want to feel like this in front of anyone. You know when you do your own sessions to get back before you even do group sessions?
Yeah.
I'm like, I do not want to feel like this in a team, and also that's like my motivation.
Yeah,
to like
I agree.
just
I'm the same.
be fit coming into preseason.
Yeah.
It would be horrible. You're like your most vulnerable when you feel like that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it is horrible.
don't be unfit coming into preseason. That's my advice.
Well, you know what quote I like, and it's just like exactly what you said. Fatigue. Wait, what's the quote?
Is this? Are you making up a quote?
No. It's like, what's the quote? Fatigue makes a bitch out of everybody. Something like that.
Sounds catchy.
Oh, anyway. That's it. Thank you, Charlie. You got that one on your phone or something? Fatigue makes
so
cowards of us all.
Of us all.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
You're so funny.
That's what I think about when I'm tired. I'm like,
yeah.
don't
And
be a
also
coward.
I think, okay, they're obviously tired as well. So like, you know what, you're not the only one here.
I'm not the only one.
No. And it's going to be over soon.
We'll be over soon. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, so obviously Origin is around the corner. We play a little bit before the men do. The women play before the men. But the camp starts next week, which is pretty crazy that it's all coming so soon. I just hope it's not a repeat of last year. That's all I hope. Game one,
yes.
God.
You know what?
I'm still not over that.
Yeah. It was just, it was the worst. Like a wet ground. Honestly, that game, not making any excuses, but I'm just saying that was the slipperiest ball
There was so many, like, it's actually not even possible to make that many errors in a game, I reckon. But that game it was.
But it's actually funny how slippery that ball was. Like, I want to train with like soap on the ball from now on.
Yeah.
Like at least like once a month just to make sure that I'm prepared for that.
Do you think it's a good idea having it before Magic Round, like Suncorp? Do you think it's a good stadium?
Yes.
What do you reckon?
Yes, all of it. So obviously the stadium's bigger than what we'd usually play at. I do love playing at the more suburban grounds that feel about 20 to 30 for Origin because I feel like that's probably where we're at and it's just
better atmosphere.
Yeah. Like obviously last year playing at Parramatta and having not that many people there.
The thing as well is it's a Thursday night. Like it's 8 o'clock on a Thursday night. Like if we're targeting families, it's not the most like
ideal
family friendly.
But that's why I love how they've done it this year with it being at Magic Round. There's going to be a large fan base that are there for the men, obviously. That wouldn't typically come to a women's game, but because it's already there, hopefully they'll rock up. A lot of people were there the Thursday night last year anyway, having big nights.
And there's no other footy on. Yeah.
Yep. So hopefully that works out for that. And then
4 days of like going to Suncorp 4 days in a row. Sorry, that is just
it's hectic. But hopefully from that we get some more supporters who genuinely come to the game and are surprised with the quality, hopefully. And we build like that. But then I love that the next 2 games as well are at
I think Newcastle is without a doubt the best spot for Origin.
Thanks for letting me finish. We're back to this interruption.
Sorry. you kept talking. No, okay. Keep going.
No, but I love the other 2 because then we get a suburban ground in Newcastle, same at Townsville, which we can hopefully get close to capacity where the atmosphere will be really good. So I feel like it's a great mix.
Yeah. Can I talk?
You good?
Yeah. No, I think Newcastle is a really good spot for it. I think all get behind it.
Yeah. Sorry. It's not nice, is it?
Sorry. Well, like I did ask you about Suncorp and then you started talking about everything else. No, I think Newcastle is a really good spot for it. And then the third game up at Townsville. Townsville is really far away. I don't know if I'm glad it's in Townsville, but I do think maybe they could have mixed it up a bit.
You know what I loved? I don't know if it's just because we won there. Canberra was sick. I feel like it's equivalent to Townsville.
But we've got to do another Queensland ground because they won last year, so they get the 2, which is sweet. I just think Townsville's really far.
I love it.
Yeah.
Head over to Maggie Island.
I just think there's a big, big gap from Brisbane to Townsville.
But they just love their footy up there, so I get it.
I know. I'm probably just thinking of like people travelling and stuff like that. And can Townsville put some more flights on? Last time I got stuck in Townsville for like 3 days because there was no flights back to Sydney.
Really?
It's ridiculous. Under $1,000. I don't have $1,000 to pay for flights.
Yeah. If you had to pick another suburban
ground for it?
Yeah. In New South Wales, sorry.
Oh, in New South Wales? Okay, because I was going to say one in Queensland. I think Redcliffe would be a really good ground.
Yeah.
For Queensland.
Yep. I do. Good atmosphere there usually.
You played a grand final there.
I did. It was really good. Yep. I've only played in losing grand finals. Yep, definitely lost that one.
Yep.
I have one.
Can't relate. Go. Yeah, you go.
Okay. It was actually, I feel like it's a really good spot for women's footy. It's the first game I watched. Wynn Stadium.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, no, that is a good ground. I don't think it gets enough. I don't think people are really into their footy there though.
Are you serious?
Yeah, not women's footy.
Yeah, they are. Illawarra is like, seriously, they had their first women's comp in New South Wales.
Yeah, but do they go out to the footy?
Yes. Like, yeah.
I'm getting defensive about the home ground.
Because honestly, they played 2017.
Okay, how many did you have at an NRLW game?
We only played one home game there ever.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, or maybe 2. In
Why?
my whole time playing at Dragons, 5 years, we played 2 games there.
Wow.
Yep. Because remember when there was 3 teams, we'd play in like Cogra because it's Sydney.
That's
anyway,
so stupid.
but Wynn is like great.
Yeah.
Love it. I reckon it'd be perfect. Newcastle's more of the northern area.
Yeah.
Wollongong's more of the southern.
I agree. Anyway, off some footy chat.
Actually, no, I wanted to say this as well. We're talking about camp. Oh, sorry. Me and Charlie were talking about it before our when we set off the fire alarm last year.
Oh my gosh.
In camp?
Yeah. So we did it like on one of the first few days in camp. What was it from? It was like dry shampoo and a hairdryer.
No, yeah, we were
Wasn't it
steaming the crap out of our hair. We had like, honestly, because we didn't even know it was bad, right? We were just like,
We were blow drying our
how
hair.
did
We
that
had
happen?
robes on. We were having an everything shower after like training.
Yeah.
And like robes on.
Fully doing our hair, like blow drying, straightening.
We were trying, doing the whole schmoz.
Must have been a day off or
And
something.
then like the alarm starts going off and we're like, random, like
who's done something?
So we literally everyone has to evacuate the whole building.
We're in our robes.
We have to go like down the fire escape and then like the doors locked and everyone's stuck. We have to go back out. And then they go, who's room 317, whatever it was. And we're just like, looked at each other. We're like, oh, that's us.
And we're also like, surely it's not that bad. Do you remember when we went back up to the room and everybody was in the hallway and stuff and the room was just like full of smoke and we were like,
but like wasn't smoke, it was more steam.
Like steam.
Because
But
we
it
both
was
had
like,
hot showers.
oh, it was
after
just
another.
like full fog pretty much.
But
And we
then
were like,
in that same camp, I'm pretty sure, the day of Origin, 4 a.m. fire alarm goes off, everyone evacuates.
yeah, I still reckon there's something in that.
They reckon it was us. It was not us. We weren't up blow drying at that
You
time.
reckon 4 a.m. on game day we're
No.
getting up? Absolutely not.
Not a chance.
I just think there's something in that. I've never had an alarm go off at 4 a.m., let alone day of a game and Origin. Yeah. Anyway, we all had to evacuate. That was torture. Like everybody in the whole building were up for an hour. Not good. And then everybody's worried about the game. They're thinking about it. Don't know if people went back to sleep after that.
Yeah. Anyway, we lost the game, so it is what it is.
Yes.
But okay, you've got on here because you really want to talk about it, and I'll jump in as well. No, I do like it though. So we're like, when were you born?
2000.
Oh my gosh,
2000.
that's crazy. 2000. I was born like 90 something.
God.
That's cool though. That you're such a.
It's just very easy to remember. That's what I like
Yeah, it
about
is
it because
good.
it's like,
bang, what year is it? Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have no clue.
Oh, you'd have no clue if you weren't born in 2000.
I have to think about it even now.
Keeley, there's something wrong with you.
You have to think like,
No, you don't. You never have to think of how old you are. Sorry, Charlie. Do you ever have to think how old you are?
see, because I go, am I 22? My natural instinct is I'm 22. I'm not. I'm 23. Anyway. Okay, this is how I think of it. You've
nearly
only got so
24.
much room up here for things. And
No, you are different. This is for you. Yeah. You're different.
okay, you've only got so much room up there. Some things just fall away.
That's like what month you're born in. You
I know that.
Yeah, but like I'm born in July. You're July 5th, aren't you?
Yes, but that always stays the same.
July 5th,
Your
I'm 20
age
I'm 23.
changes. That's the thing. I always know 5th of July 2000.
Anyway, the point
Okay.
of this was we grew up watching Disney Channel.
Channel 603.
Oh, mine was 703.
Oh, no, I think
No,
mine was
707.
707. No, that's
603. What?
No, that's
703 is
MTV.
Nickelodeon. 703 Nickelodeon and 707 Disney Channel.
Yeah, 707.
So you've got down here, I like them. I'm looking at yours. You have 3 favourite Disney shows.
Okay, we'll go one for one.
Okay. Go.
You start.
Okay, and you have to sing. No? Okay.
No, I'm
You
not
have to
singing.
sing the theme song.
I'm not good with that. That's also
You
something
do
I
know
haven't
them.
retained.
You have.
I haven't. All right, you go. First one.
No, you go. You go.
My first one. Oh, it's just the best. Recess.
That is a good one.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And it's a bit of a cartoon one.
It is. I like that one though. It is fun.
I'm more like my other favourites were not really cartoony.
Yeah.
That was probably my favourite cartoon one.
I feel like they weren't really cartoony like on Disney Channel.
No, they weren't.
That was more Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think Recess was on Nickelodeon.
Definitely wasn't. I hated Nickelodeon. I like refused to watch it.
I can see you watching iCarly like on repeat.
Nah, I refused. Like I had a thing in my head. I was like a loyal Disney gal. Like
I feel like all the shows on Nickelodeon are you to a T.
No. Actually, I did like that one Cat Dog. What the fuck I think that was on Dog Cat Dog. You know? Cat Dog, Cat Dog, Cat Dog. Anyway, I would sneak on there sometimes to watch that one.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. You're up.
I loved, just because I feel like I was like similar age to that growing up because I'm a little bit older than you. Hannah Montana.
Yes.
So good.
I loved Hannah Montana too.
So good. It was just so good.
Yeah.
You know? And I loved how like Dolly Parton was in it as her godmother.
Yes.
That's like real life. And then her dad was in it, real life. That's her dad.
Mm-hmm.
The brother thing never really made sense because he was like 30 years old but acted like an 18-year-old.
Yeah, that was a bit
17-year-old.
weird.
So that was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
But like then her best friend Lily, is that her name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And how she'd put on a wig and no one would know who she was. I love that.
I loved it too.
But then we would always watch them like at home and like sometimes we didn't have All-Star, but like sometimes we did, like whether mum wanted to like, all right,
I'm
kids, we're
surprised
getting
you had
All-Star.
All-Star.
I know. That's what it was called. And we weren't allowed, mum would be like washing up or something. She's like, guys, even though I've seen this one, turn it off. And we're like, damn it. So like, because they just be on repeats.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Anyway.
All right.
Okay, you go.
My next one. And I feel I resonate with her a little bit.
I know what you're going to say already.
That's so Raven.
That's the future.
See, I loved it. I just thought I loved Raven Simone.
Yeah. She was cool.
She was cool.
Yep, that's me. I can so see you as Raven.
Yeah, I loved that show.
Yeah, that's so Keeley. Oh, I like that.
But yeah,
that's so Keeley.
Yeah.
That is you with your visions and you. Yeah, I really liked that So Raven too. That was a good one.
Okay, next.
Okay. I don't know. Oh, I liked Wizards of Waverly Place.
That was good too.
With Selena Gomez.
What about Selena Gomez falling off the bandwagon? She's just gone cuckoo.
Has she?
Yes.
I thought she's like into all of her like beauty stuff. I don't really know. She hasn't fallen off the bandwagon. She's got the most followers on Instagram.
Yeah, but she's cuckoo. I'm telling you right now, can spot him from a mile away.
Wow.
She is.
Actually, sorry. Can we go back through that? Like, I want to go back a little bit. Okay. Is Dominic Purcell still following you on Instagram? This is back to Hannah Montana, back to Miley Cyrus, back to Miley Cyrus's mum's new husband, Dominic. Okay. Have we spoken about this?
I don't think Dominic we have spoken about this.
We haven't?
Okay.
Okay, let's take it back.
So if you listen to Call Her Daddy, I was listening to that with Tish Cyrus, Miley Cyrus'
and Brandy.
Mom, and Brandy. Anyway, they're talking about it like blah, 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 blah. She was talking about her husband, Dominic Purcell, which I love. Prison Break. That's like,
I love Prison Break too.
The best ever. Anyway, they were talking. I went on Instagram, stalked them both, followed them both, followed Brandy as well. Anyway.
Nice. She's just letting you know. She follows you, the Cyrus girls.
Next morning, boom, I wake up.
We were on the phone. No. Were we in the car?
Yeah,
or were we
in the car. We were going to East Wagga and
we were going to Wagga for like a program. And Keeley I'm driving. Keeley's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, what? Like, is there something on the road? Like, I'm driving. She's like, Dominic Purcell just followed me back. Like, anyway. I think that was an accident.
Yeah, I don't think I've posted anything since because I'm scared. I'm like, oh, he's accidentally following me. If I post something, he's going to be like, who's this? Unfollow.
But he does love footy. Like, he's like posted about like footy a lot because he's like half Australian or like, I don't know.
He's fully Australian.
Fully Australian. But yeah, sorry. But he's not really here.
Yeah, not too often.
But he watches like the NRL and stuff. So maybe he's seen.
Maybe doubt it.
This little.
Doubt it. Anyway, thanks for bringing that up.
Anyway, so we're still following.
Yes. And I will
I'm just
say
gonna check.
back to my third favourite. Don't you check.
I am. You go. Keep carrying on.
Kim Possible.
Oh, yeah.
I love that little naked mole
Do you know?
rat.
Yeah, naked mole rat. Rufus.
Rufus.
Did you know that? His name is Rufus?
Rufus and Ron.
Do you remember the theme song?
Kim Possible.
Call me, beat me, if you want to reach me. If you want to reach me, it's okay. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. Really good.
Love that. So what's the sitch? Actually, my friend used to have that. Caitlin from school had that as her ringtone. Ding, 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 ding. You know,
Stop,
when she got a
that's
message.
the best.
Yeah.
That's really good. I love that.
Yeah.
But I will say, I only spend probably like 10% of my TV time watching Disney Channel.
And the rest
All right,
of
you
us-
can. I'm sure he's still following
He's still
me.
following you.
Yeah, you can just get rid of that now.
That is so crazy. Honestly.
Anyway, because I grew up with brothers, most of the time, honestly, I would watch the weirdest shows from age like 7 and 8. I was watching
What?
like Jersey Shore, also Pimp My Ride,
MTV, that Catfish, you would have watched that.
yes, Catfish.
Teen Mum.
That was a bit older. I loved MXC. That was so
What's that?
good. It's like this Asian game show, and they've got to do like really crazy things. Like they had to run up this wall. Like it was just all different things. But that was my kind of stuff. So Disney Channel.
Yeah. Well, we were at Disney Channel like when we were allowed to, but like not very often. And then McLeod's Daughters religiously every Wednesday 7:30. Like you'd hear the theme song come on, and you'd like yell out to the rest. Like people would be brushing their teeth, having the shower. It's like McLeod's is on, and we'd like run down to the lounge room. Like we literally never. My whole family never missed an episode in its whole like 9-10 seasons.
I feel like you grew up like as a TV show pretty much. Your family. Like everybody come to the table. McLeod's Daughters is on.
Okay,
Like-
we weren't American and we didn't sit at the table to watch McLeod.
I don't know, but I just feel like you.
I literally just said what we did and then you just changed it.
But no, I do feel like you ate dinner at the table all together.
We actually really never did. to be
Really?
honest. Yeah, we're always up at like the bench.
The bench, yeah.
We had a bench
Yeah.
over the island bench, yeah. Because we all,
Anyway, specifics.
Anyway.
All right.
Anyway.
Much requested. You know what
Yes.
we're bringing back?
Alphabucks. Let's finish it up with Alphabucks.
Yep.
I
Wrap
love
it up
this.
with Alphabucks.
Okay, so we'll find some.
Find some. You haven't done that already?
What? Have you got some there?
No.
Oh, far out. I'm like, we're bringing it back. We're going to finish off with a bang. Alphabucks. I'm a little bit nervous because you're really good at this game, and I think I get a little bit of performance anxiety around it. But anyway, Charlie's going to go through, and we're
It's
going
been
to
a
do it.
while, so
Yeah.
I might not be as sharp as I
Yeah,
used to be.
that's all right. Okay.
Should we refresh in everyone's mind how it works? The
So
game?
Charlie will give us a letter and then he'll read out a series of questions. We've got to say something that relates to that question with the letter.
First one to do it wins.
And you just have to say it before the other person does. Okay.
Okay, your letter is B.
Sorry, B.
B. Yeah,
Yep.
B for Bob.
B for Bob.
The first question, something you carry things in.
Bag.
Yep, correct. Tick. A type of dancing.
Ballroom.
Yep. Fruit.
Banana.
Something you need to play cricket.
Bat.
Oh, shit. I can't even.
A room in the house.
Bathroom.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
no, this is a hammering.
You sent these questions in.
No, I didn't.
Something a baby wears.
Bassinet.
Okay. I don't know who got that one there, Keeley.
Well, you don't wear a bassinet, but anyway.
Yeah, okay. Something you do on a trampoline.
Bounce. Oh, my God.
Someone who sells meat.
Butcher.
Something a tree has.
Bark.
Something you drink out of.
Bottle.
Okay. 7-3 or 6-4, sorry. Good. Millie came home strong, but Keeley wins.
Oh, you did well in that end, Vic. You just get the roll.
The first you were so quick. I was like, I literally couldn't barely even retaining the question, and you'd already said it. I'm like jumping.
That's pretty much what you did at the end.
Yeah,
anyway.
because I knew I needed to come strong, and I still freaking lost.
You improved, but you still didn't win.
Anyway, then thanks guys.
Thanks for
I'm gonna
listening.
work on my
We've got some
alphabets.
exciting stuff coming up. I'm excited that footy's going to be back
Yes,
soon.
I'm very excited.
We can chat about some other stuff besides from the shit talk we've been talking.
Yeah, we get to finally talk about footy next week.
Yes, thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye.